Allegations of bias on college campuses. The Department of Education now ordering Duke University and the University of North Carolina to revise its federally funded Middle East Studies program over alleged bias. So is the Trump administration making the right move? Joining us now is member of the USC Shoah Foundation and Muslim scholar Dr. Kanta Ahmed. Doctor, I always love having you here on these issues. So is this scrutiny of these Middle East study programs warranted?
First of all, it's not only warranted, it's essential. It is also not Islamophobic, which many people are accusing it of being. Long overdue is the examination of American and European Middle East studies programs, which are not really dealing with the major issue that's confronting our diplomats, our security officials, or the world today, and that is Islamism. American Middle East studies programs do not focus on Islamism, the imposture of Islam. Instead, they are somewhat biased in an Islamophilic way. Now, I'm a Muslim. I know I come from part of a great civilization, history, architecture. All of that is valid. That is not what is challenging Muslim societies today, dealing with Yazidis still in hostage situations with ISIS, with the rise of the Taliban, with the resurgence of other Islamist groups. That's what's most bothering us. But they shy away from looking at that on the basis of it's somehow biased against Islam.
Now, this investigation was launched in June after North Carolina Representative George Holding complained that it hosted this taxpayer-funded conference with, and I quote, severe anti-Israeli bias and anti-Semitic rhetoric. Does that surprise you that something like that would be going on a college campus?
No. Secretary DeVos, in fact, said that there is a pernicious presence of anti-Semitism in American campuses now. I would say it's not pernicious, it's endemic. And that anti-Israel, anti-Zionism bias, it's a way of hiding anti-Semitism, putting it in an academic setting, is a pro-Islamist position. Islamism denigrates Israel, the Jews, the right for Israel to exist. That is not part of Islam, but that is funneled into academic thinking as if it's a legitimate position. And that should be challenged, and that should not be paid for by taxpayers.
Well, we have a statement from UNC Chapel Hill to the AP. It says the university, quote, deeply values its partnership with the Department of Education and is committed to working with the department to provide more information about its programs. Are you hopeful of that?
I think that's appropriate. And you, as a former academic dean, and myself as an academic physician, knows that when we take grants, we have a responsibility to those that give the grants to meet the goals.
Right.
And the programs that the congressperson identified or the secretaries identified did not meet those goals. Worse, under the guise of academic inquiry, they promote pro-Islamist anti-Semitism, which has no place in this democracy.
Appreciate you being here as always. Thanks so much.